What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Now, today, we've got the official second playoff game, the Eliminator, and RCB versus Kolkata Knight Riders. Unfortunately for all you RCBians, it's another season without a title. So, look, Kolkata, congratulations. I mean, it was another thrilling final. This is T20 cricket. This is the exact this is the exact reason for T20 cricket, but, the scores weren't that high, so, there was definitely another reason that could have been big hitting, but, it's okay. We got a close finish, which is all you can ask in the end, is that we get close finishes, which keeps it entertaining right till the very last over, and I think that's, one of the main things in T20 cricket, especially. Kolkata win by 4 wickets with 2 deliveries left. They will go and play DC for a chance to go and then play Chennai Super Kings in the final. I mean, Kolkata, for a team that came to the UAE leg they were near the bottom of the table. No one really thought they were a chance. Pat Cummins wasn't even in the team anymore. Obviously, he decided to sit out the second half. Everyone thought, there's no chance Kolkata make the playoffs. Owen Morgan can't hit a run to save his life. Their captain. But here they are, going to play Delhi Capitals for a chance in the final. So you have to clap it up for Kolkata. This is underdog stories at its finest. And you always have a soft spot for the underdog. So, you know what? Go Kolkata! I don't really care who wins, to be honest. I just want to see a good series. I want to see some good games of cricket. That's all that matters to me. Obviously, no Punjab Kings in the finals. So, all I want to see is good cricket, which I think we're seeing in the first 2 playoff matches so far. Player of the match, Sunil Narayan, 4 for 22 off 4, and 26 off 15 runs. Purely a game changer. And I would love to know how he isn't in the West Indies T20 World Cup squad. Someone want to explain that to me? Unless he is and I'm wrong, but I don't think Sunil Narayan is actually in the West Indies T20 World Cup squad. So, make that make sense. It doesn't. Let's jump into it. RCB bat first. Devdutt Padikkal and Virat Kohli have been a strong opening partnership all season. Decent opening stand. I mean, Padikkal, it just looked like no one... Pardon me. This is what happens when you wake up and you haven't drinking any water. Here we go. It's alright, I got my water. In need. But, this is... No one could really get going on this pitch. You have a look at everyone's runs to their deliveries. Everyone pretty much broke even or was under their run rate, to be honest. So... It was a pretty tough pitch to get going on. Devdutt, he looked good early, chopped on. Sunil Narayan just had an absolute game-changing moment. Virat, he got Shikhar Bara, Maxwell. Didn't he get another wicket? Bold, AB, that's right. So, well, he took out the 4 best batsmen on this team, or the 4 best batsmen in form. Obviously, Shrikkar's coming off a game-winning 6, 70 not out. So, you get Kohli, Bharat, Maxwell, and AB de Villiers. That is a huge moment, and probably the biggest IPL moment in Sunil Narayan's career, to be honest. I mean, I can't think of any more moments in his IPL career that, mean a lot more than that, unless he's done something huge in a final that I can't remember, but... this is a big moment. Again, Maxwell just couldn't get going. De Villiers couldn't get going. Shabazz Ahmed, 13 or 14. Christian didn't have a great game. Run out and then didn't bowl great. Unfortunately, the big fella. Harshal Patel not out and Georgie Garden didn't face a delivery. Bowling, Shakib Al Hasan, none for 24 off 4. Shivam Mavi, none for 36 off 4. Varun Chakravarthi, none for 20 off 4. Ferguson is so good. I mean, Lockie Ferguson is just incredible, to be honest. He's one of the best short form bowlers in the world. He is crazy. The pace, the movement that he can get, the different variations that he can bowl, he's insane. 2 for 30 off 4. And Sunil Narayan, the man of the match, 4 for 21 off 4. Super impressive. I thought Chakravarthi bowled pretty well. economically only 5 runs and over is, huge. And he's going to be a big part of what India do in this World Cup, the T20. So, the T20 World Cup, that is. So, yeah, he's going to be a big part of India's T20 World Cup team. We'll go on to the Knight Riders. Had a 139 runs to chase for victory. I mean, on this sort of pitch in Sharjah, it could have done anything. You could seriously get bowled out for 80, or you could go on and make 160 without losing a wicket. I mean, it was that sort of pitch where it was so so unpredictable of how it was going to play, if the deliveries were going to stay low, if they were going to swing back in, swing back out. If the pitch was going to play slow, it was... You don't see many pitches like it, to be honest. And I honestly hope they keep this Sharjah pitch the same way for the World Cup, because it's going to be fun to watch. I enjoy watching cricket on it, to be honest. Shubman Gill and Venki Iyer. Again, you look at this Kolkata side, no one could really get going. Again, it was just a slow sort of night for batting. The ball didn't really grip that much. It didn't really come off the bat that hard as well. It kind of slowed down once it got to the batsmen. Except for Lockie Ferguson, he was bowling fire last night. Shubman Gill, 29 off 18. Started well. Venki Iyer, I love watching him bat, but he just couldn't get going, unfortunately, the big fella. There was a few chances. I think he got dropped twice as well, so it wasn't a great game. We have to talk about RCB fielding as well. They dropped about 3 catches, missed a run out, I think, as well. In big games like this, you just can't do that. You just have to take every opportunity that comes your way. And unfortunately, they just couldn't capitalise on opportunities. Rahul Tripathi gone for 6. Nitish Rana, 23. Sunil Narine, 26. I mean, the game changer for real. Like, he was so impressive, Sunil. Dinesh Karthik gone for 10. Morgan, the captain, not out for 5. And Shakib Al Hasan not out for 6. I mean, well done to Morgan. He brought himself in later because he knows that he's not in good form. So, at least, it's good captaincy, I guess. The bowlers, Mohammad Siraj, 2 for 19 off 4. Bowled great. Georgie Garton, none for 29 off 3. Harshal Patel. Purple Patel. We would imagine he wins the purple cap from here. We'll have a look at the stats in a moment. 2 for 19 off 4. Yuzi Chahal, 2 for 16 off 4. Glennie Maxwell, none for 25 off 3. And Dan Christian, none for 29 off 1.4. Wasn't a great game for him. And, he would reflect a lot. And for anyone, I don't want to hear any... we have to speak about it. If you guys don't... Look at Glenn Maxwell's Twitter. I don't know if he posted it on Instagram, but there's been so much abuse coming to this team's way, like singling out players, and Dan Christian has copped a lot of abuse. So has Glenn. It's not on, guys. Like, we don't stand for that shit here. So if you are single-handedly DMing a player on Instagram, or sending them tweets, or commenting on their Instagram pictures of, saying like just really, really mean stuff, then we don't support that. Like, it's not on at all. You guys, these guys, this is their job. You don't go to your job and get yelled at and screamed at and abused, and it's not on. And at the end of the day, these are guys who are just trying to entertain, put on shows for the rest of us at home, trying to watch, and give us the sport we love, to be able to sit back and enjoy. I know it's an emotional game. I know that, it means a lot. There's so much passion in it, because don't get me wrong, when Punjab lose, I get so frustrated. I've singled out players and said, you had a shit game. There's nothing wrong with saying someone played bad, but when you get to the line of abuse and you start full on just tearing down a player, and you start getting real personal with a player, that's not on. We don't stand for that. But I imagine everyone who is here on the channel doesn't do that, because I think we've got a pretty good community here where we don't really stand for, or we don't really abuse and talk shit like that. We do have a laugh over here. We do have some fun, though. Let's get to the table. All serious matters. The table doesn't mean nothing. We got to get to the fixture. All right, playoff on Thursday. What's the date today? It's Tuesday, so in 2 days, DC versus Kolkata Knight Riders. That'll be a great game. I'm looking forward to that. And then the final on Saturday, Saturday 1 a.m. So Saturday 1 a.m. Hold on, I'm trying to think. So Saturday. Okay. Alright, I should be able to review the game. Well, I want to review the game, so I should. But hey, I mean, let's go into the stats. Cal Rahul, Gaikwood is still there. Shikhar Dhawan, Faf is still there. Does he get chased? I mean, Gaikwood, Faf, and Shikhar. I mean, Gaikwood has to... if Gaikwood goes out early in the final, if Faf... Yeah... I mean, Shikhar needs 2 big games to chase it down. Hopefully, Rahul can hold on from here. Harshal Patel, I mean, he's 9 wickets in front. He's going to win unless Avesh Khan takes 2 fifers in his next match. So, hey, that is going to cap it off, guys. Commiserations to RCB. There's always next year, guys. You always go again. And congratulations to Kolkata Knight Riders fans. Huge win, and you survive another week. But hey, that is going to cap it off, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you guys in the next one.